A fuel pump relay is an electromagnetic switch that controls power to your vehicle's fuel pump. It ensures the pump activates only when the ignition is on, supplying fuel to the engine. This prevents the pump from running unnecessarily and draining the battery. Located typically in the fuse box under the hood. Several symptoms indicate a bad fuel pump relay. The engine cranks but won't start. Intermittent sputtering or stalling, especially during acceleration. Dashboard warning lights, like the check engine light, even without specific codes. Loss of power at high speeds, mimicking fuel starvation. And unusual clicking sounds coming from the relay when turning the key. Remember, symptoms can mimic other issues. Relay failure can stem from several common causes. First, electrical wear occurs when corrosion from moisture or heat damages the relay contacts, preventing proper electrical flow. Second, overload happens from frequent short circuits or voltage spikes, which can burn out the relay coil or contacts. Third, manufacturing defects in low-quality relays, particularly older models, lead to premature failure. Fourth, wiring problems include loose connections or damage from rodents chewing through wires. Finally, exposure to extreme temperatures accelerates degradation and causes component failure. Before beginning troubleshooting, ensure safety by turning off the vehicle and removing the ignition key to prevent any accidental electrical issues. Locate the vehicle's fuse box, which is typically found under the hood near the battery or on the driver's side kick panel. Consult your owner's manual for the exact location. Using your vehicle's manual, identify the fuel pump relay in the fuse box. It may be labeled as fuel pump or marked with a fuel-related symbol. Visually inspect the relay for signs of damage, including corrosion on terminals, burn marks, cracks in the plastic housing, or loose electrical connections. Perform a swap test by exchanging the suspected fuel pump relay with an identical relay from a non-essential system, such as the horn relay. Attempt to start the vehicle. If the original symptoms are gone, the swapped-out relay is defective and should be replaced with a new one. Testing a fuel pump relay with a multimeter requires identifying the relay's terminals first. The relay typically has coil terminals for the electromagnet and switch terminals that control the circuit. Set the multimeter to continuity mode and test across the coil terminals. A continuous beep means the coil is good. If there's no continuity, the coil is faulty and the relay needs replacement. Apply battery voltage to the coil terminals to energize the relay. Then check for continuity across the switch terminals. When the relay is good, it should close the circuit and show continuity. Before testing, always refer to your vehicle's wiring diagram to identify the correct terminals and ensure safe, accurate measurements. This prevents damage to the electrical system. Modern vehicles have OBD2 systems that can flag relay-related codes. Use an OBD2 scanner to check for codes like P0230 for fuel pump circuit malfunction. Note that a code doesn't definitively confirm a bad relay, but it helps narrow down the problem. Diagnostic apps like Snap-on's Verus and Bosch's KTS have integrated AI-driven relay testing. Replacing a fuel pump relay is often a straightforward DIY project that can save you time and money. But knowing when to seek professional help is crucial to avoid more serious issues. Most fuel pump relay replacements are inexpensive, costing between $115 and $300 on average, including parts and tools. The relay is typically located in the fuse box under the hood, and replacement involves basic electrical knowledge and hand tools. This wiring diagram shows the fuel pump relay circuit, including the battery connection, fuse, key switch, and fuel pump activation. Understanding this layout helps during replacement. However, consult a certified mechanic if you're uncomfortable working with electrical systems or if the problem persists after replacement. Professionals have specialized diagnostic tools to identify underlying issues like wiring problems or engine control module faults. A certified mechanic can provide expert diagnosis and ensure the repair is done correctly, preventing further damage. Ignoring relay symptoms can lead to fuel pump burnout, costing $500 or more in repairs. Without proper relay function, the fuel pump works harder, causing overheating and eventual failure. This damaged fuel pump illustrates what can happen when relay issues are ignored: severe burnout requiring expensive replacement. To prevent fuel pump relay failures, start by maintaining your vehicle's electrical system regularly. This includes checking connections and ensuring all wiring is in good condition. Second, address any wiring issues or loose connections as soon as you notice them. These can lead to voltage spikes that damage the relay. Third, always choose original equipment manufacturer (OEM) relays instead of cheaper aftermarket options. OEM parts are designed to meet your vehicle specifications and last longer. Finally, be cautious of counterfeit parts available on online marketplaces. These low-quality components can fail prematurely and cause further damage to your vehicle. Looking to the future, the rise of electric vehicles is significantly diminishing the prevalence of fuel pump relays, as EVs don't use traditional fuel systems. That said, fuel pump relay issues will continue to occur in internal combustion engine hybrids, where traditional fuel systems are still present. Finally, predictive maintenance systems using telematics are becoming more common, alerting vehicle owners to potential relay failures before they occur, helping prevent breakdowns.